So, hello and welcome to Codex of Victory. This is a game that's currently on sale at chrono.gg. You can check out the link down below if you're watching this on Twitch, but if you're watching this on YouTube, then you can check out the link. Yes, you probably heard me. You probably heard me for a second there. Oh, great. Ah, yes, fantastic. Oh no. Who wants to hear me? I don't know. Who does, really? But anyway, yes. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then the link will be in the description down below, so you can check that out. It is at its best ever sale price. Anyway, we're going to be taking a look at Codex of Victory. I played a little bit, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I like it quite a lot, and I'm not entirely sure why. It's very enjoyable, very simple to get used to, and it does have XCOM-like base building as well, and it is very turn-based, so a little bit of civilization thrown in there. Anyway, let us now continue and get into the game. So we do have a somewhat of a story. Basically, it's humans against transhumans, in other words, the Augments, and obviously they are, they're very bad people, apparently. Ah, yes. It was a retaliation strike against an enemy who dared to conquer a human planet, and so on and so forth. But we were failing. Despite our valor, we were losing ground. In the course of retreat, Lord Lionheart's battle armor was damaged by direct hits from numerous missiles. Our heavy tank was left behind for a rescue mission, and this is the unit that we gain control over. So once we get into the game, you'll get to see what's actually going on there. There we go. Oh, hello there. Okay, so very much cel-shaded style. By the way, the developers of this were also responsible for Warlock 2, and I actually very much like Warlock 2, so yeah, if you're a fan of that, then there you go. We're just in time. Lord Lionheart's battle armor lost its power, but seems to be in good condition. We must protect it. So there's the battle armor right there. You do get control of these big mech suits later on, which is actually very cool in my opinion. And for now, we have a tank, and we're going to be blowing that up over there. Yeah, take that. There are too many enemies. We need to use a missile salvo to get rid of them. Yeah, so what we're going to try and do is, take care of those enemies over there. Soon, obviously, we don't have the missile salvo available just yet, but we will soon. And then, of course, we can just end the turn. There we go. Alright, so Lord Lionheart's armor has enough energy now, but we were unable to make contact with him. He must be unconscious. We must destroy any artillery. So that artillery right here, we got to destroy that reasonably quickly. So I'm going to just move out here and then shoot at them. There we go. As you can see, there are two values with each unit. One is attack, one is HP or armor, and obviously once the armor or the HP gets down to 0, that unit gets destroyed. So it is quite a, not a rock, paper, scissors kind of game, but it's very much value-based, and there are no percentages, so you cannot miss, which is actually quite nice, because obviously, with something like XCOM, you're going to miss quite a bit, and if you're not really into that, then obviously this might be a little bit more up your alley. Anyway, I found the signal that's causing Lionheart's armor to malfunction. It comes from one of our enemy's locations, so we need to capture this particular base. And it's all action point based, by the way. Even summoning units will cost action points. So, you have to be a little bit careful about where you move and what you attack and all that sort of thing, because you can run out of action points. And every single turn you gain an additional amount of action points. More of them will be gained dependent on how many bases you control. So if I wanted to, I could go over there and capture that, but at the moment I'm not going to do that. Anyway, some units have special abilities as well. So for example, this missile salvo here, I'm going to be using this. As you can see, it doesn't quite reach, so I'm going to have to move a little bit closer. So I'm going to move over, I think about here will be fine. And then we're just going to bombard them. Oh yes. We're just going to bombard them. Very nice. Look at that. Very nice damage. And then in the next turn, we should be able to capture it. Hopefully he's going to be fine, because the battle armor is, well, the battle armor is just kind of damaged right now. Hopefully we're going to get control of it soon, and we're going to capture that. There we go. And he seems to have now just, come alive, and he seems to have, gotten... Greetings, my saviors. It seems I missed some of the action. Thank you for not letting me die out here. Now would you be so kind as to accompany me back to HQ? I give you my word that I'll describe your heroism in my report to the king. Ah, yes. Well, thanks for that. Thank you. Alright, so, basically, we need to use this ability right here that we have. It's kind of like a... What is it? It's a lion strike. Yes, it's a lion strike. Hello, by the way. Hello, everyone, to, everyone that's joining the stream. Speaking, it's difficult. Anyway, yes. We will now, I think... See, that's the thing. I need to get in range. And this is... it has a range of 4, so if I move here, I should, in theory, be able to shoot. Let's see if that's actually the case, because last time I did this, it did not really work out too well. Anyway, yeah, a heavy Scorpion tank is blocking the way. Destroy it with his long-range attack. So that we can just do that. There you go. Oh yeah, 10 damage. That's what we like. Obviously, it does exactly 10 damage. It's a bit of a coincidence, but obviously this is more of the tutorial area, so not to be too surprised about that. Okay, so we need to reach the extraction point. Obviously, none of us have any movement points, so we're going to just end the turn and see what we can do next. Obviously, these little guys, they're going to explode on us. They are basically suicidal spider droids. Not really happy about them, but, well... As we can see, we have a lot of HP, and we're just going to shrug that off, aren't we? Yes, we're just going to shrug it off and try and get over here. There we go. Okay, that's good. And, yeah, the tank is going to take a little bit of time to get there, so do bear that in mind, but that's the thing. This game really kind of appealed to me because it reminds me very much of kind of like Civilization-style sort of fighting and turn-based action, and then you have XCOM base building. You'll see XCOM base building in a little bit, but yeah, and that's the thing. When you're doing the base building, it's in real time. So yeah, there are actually some missions that are time limited as well, so obviously you're going to have a little bit of a problem if you decide to be a little bit too turtle-ish. You know, you need to be on the offensive sometimes. It is a miracle we got back alive. Oh yes, it is, very much. There we go. Okay, so we gained 100 credits or whatever that may be. The king was generous. Next day I was granted the status of Lord, which was a surprise for even Lord Lionheart. Yes, I've got new battle armor. Yes, we do. So we have one of those mech suits ourselves now. We also have a huge assault ship, which is very nice, which will mean that we can then travel to various areas on the planet, and we can also travel to other planets, as far as I'm aware. I haven't actually gotten to that point, but you can apparently do that, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, we had to return the heavy tank, but that's fine, because we do have other tanks available, and there's our crew, as you can see there. And there we are. So this is it. Your lordship, estimated time of arrival is approximately 8 hours. All systems are normal. You have time to rest a bit. Yeah, so there you go. So we can actually speed up time. This is the real-time sort of element of it. And you'll see the base building once we get to our destination. Navigational systems, register to subspace, jump. Incoming transmission from the Chancellor's yacht. Oh, well, he's obviously... Yeah, well, you'll see. Greetings, Lord Reformist. I hope you enjoy the view on your new planet. This is our planet to govern, by the way. Fortunately, it had breathable atmosphere even before terraforming. We will meet in 4 hours at the covert Lord's residence at the coordinates I gave you. You will be given key passes for the planet infrastructure. There you go. So, let's just get down there. Oh, yes. There seems to be a little bit of drama going on here. He decided to attack the Chancellor, the Baron. The Baron is not very happy with the Chancellor right there. And apparently the yacht has disappeared. Thankfully they have a cloaking field, but there have been several explosions. So let's see what is actually going down there. We're going to go to our base right now, as you can see here. Your lordship, welcome. Oh, this is actually Taya, so I don't really need to sound like an old man here, do I? Oh, anyway, welcome to your residence. We are under a camouflage field and no one knows our coordinates, which is fantastic. Very, very useful. And we are now going to be building our tactical center. So as you can see, this is very much XCOM-like. You can go all the way to, well, research centers, uranium factories, foundries, all that sort of thing. And you can build units using these various rooms. Now, obviously, yeah, you'll see the excavation thing in just a second. But we're going to build a tactical center right now. A tactical center gives us money passively. And we are also going to dig a room here. The game is Codex of Victory. You can check it out at chrono.gg/reformist. And there is the link. And yeah, so you can check that out. It's actually really cool, and I personally am having a lot of fun with it. So far, at least. And we're going to build a new room over there. So as you can see, speed up time and wait for your rooms to be built. So let's do that. I've also excavated, of course. So we now have a tactical center there, and that's going to give us these things, which are credits. I actually just guessed that they were credits at the time, but anyway, yeah, we guessed that. And now we can build another room, which will no doubt be a factory. So, otherwise we can build a hangar as well, which will store military units. So as you can see up here, we have, well, basically a limit. We have a limit to how many units we can have in our hangar at any one point. And building hangars improves that. So you'll see. Anyway, let's build a factory, and there are different rooms. Some produce resources or units, others expand storage or give upgrades. The more rooms you build, the more power you have, of course. So yeah, there's nothing to worry about like electricity and actual power reserves and things like that, but you do have to manage resources. So for example, I have to manage credits. I have to also manage these things. I don't know what these are, but I know that they are used to construct units as well. Okay, we can switch to map mode now as well if we so desire. This is a production resource, and you can go to the... yeah, it's metal, basically. It's metal, so you can use that to produce units, and obviously you use uranium for some of the more rarer kind of units. Anyway, we're going to go to the strategic map, and this is our first battle. Our first real battle, shall we say. So, we are going to improve the speed. There we go. Okay, so this mission is not completely helpless. No, not completely, but almost. Almost. As a result of the Baron's treason, we are now cut off from any information about the situation on the planet. It is vital to re-establish communications. Yes, so we have to gain control over the 3 relay stations with communication equipment. I actually find this particular mission harder than the one that is after that. So you'll see what I mean about it. I'm not entirely sure why, but maybe it was just because I was kind of new to the game at that point. But maybe not anymore. Maybe not anymore. Anyway, so as you can see here, we have a limited amount of units, and they all have an action point cost. So, for example, these attack vehicles, which are fast and affordable, they're pretty cheap, sort of grunt units that you can just spawn anywhere you like. I can also zoom out the camera and, move it around with the mouse and so on and so forth. And we can also then just place these wherever we like. I'm going to place them in a bit of a line here. We have no more action points now, and we can just click on the ready button, and then we can start attacking. So we have to capture 3 military camps to win this particular mission, and it's harder than it actually sounds. You'll see. Yeah, don't worry about losing units either, because we do have an absolutely amazing force here. We've captured a camp, yes, thank you. Going to capture another one. And I'm going to try and actually kill this right here, because the enemy is going to start spawning reinforcements. So if I move over here, hopefully I'll be able to kill this. There you go. So that's dead. Thank you. And we're also going to move over here and kill that. Oh, this is a lot easier than I actually had happen beforehand. But now I'm in trouble because I have no more action points. Yeah. That is the big problem. So, yeah, now, obviously I'm dead, because I didn't think ahead. Obviously. So, yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this way, going to kill this, and then I'm going to use one of these behind here to capture this base, and hopefully we'll be able to get this guy in there, and then we'll be able to complete it. Obviously, the final, or shall we say, objective is to kill all the enemy units, so hopefully there won't be any reinforcements by the time we actually do anything. By the way, we also found additional energy, so that means I can then spawn my battle armor. I can also spawn, a tank if I so desire, but I'm actually going to spawn the battle armor just because it's hilarious and really fun to use. So anyway, the number of units that you can deploy is limited, so as you can see there, you can only deploy, well, technically 20, but that's enough in my opinion. That is absolutely enough, and we're going to just kill that. That's a bit overkill though, isn't it? That is a bit overkill. Yes, we have the advantage. And, oh, did we just win? Really? Alright, apparently we just won. I didn't even have to capture that other base. I apparently had already captured it once, or something along those lines, but there you go. So, we have access to the planet's communications now, and as you can see, more zones have opened up. And I'm not entirely sure what these mean. Okay, so basically, you can go here and capture these various areas. They're not battle areas as far as I'm aware, but you can capture these and they will give you specific resources. And obviously you need those. Yeah, it's kind of like Civilization when you build an improvement on a hex or something along those lines. It obviously unlocks a bunch of resources for that. Anyway, we are now going to... Oh, yes. Now I've done something. Great. Yeah, I just minimized all my windows. Yeah, that was fantastic. Okay, well anyway. Let us build this. There we go. I think that's going to help, isn't it? And then, what is that? That's the factory. That's obviously building, you know, still building. And we are going to, I think we're going to go down a little bit. And then we're also going to build here as well. And we're just going to let everything get built. Because we don't have a time limit right now, so we don't really need to worry about anything. I'm going to build probably another factory over here. And I'm going to build a bunch of hangars on the left side. We're going to be symmetrical. We're going to be symmetrical as much as we can, anyway. And there you go, the factory is now done, and now we can start to add certain things to the build list. So as you can see, we have 70 metal, which is required to build these battle jeeps. Didn't actually lose anything in the previous battle. I think I lost 1 unit, so that's pretty good. But as you can see, I mean, does it? Yeah, as you can see, we actually have 6. So that is pretty cool, and we're going to be building as many of those as we can. As you can see though, there is only 4 queue slots, so you do need to be a little bit careful about it. Anyway, now we can speed up. Build more units before the next mission. Yes, of course, that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, obviously we do have the other things as well available. So let's add a couple of tanks in there, shall we? And also the hangar space is obviously going to be a problem. As you can see, we've now maxed out because I want to build a tank. But that's okay, because obviously we're just going to build another room here. And the hangar is also going to be built, so now we have 30 maximum. It's pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. I like this kind of base building because I don't have to worry about energy or anything, but I do have to worry about credits. As you can see, my credits have dwindled rather significantly. So yeah, if I can just continue getting some of these done. Should I get some more of these? I have 10 of these. I don't really need more, do I? I think I need some more tanks. So let's go for some more tanks. Let's just build a bunch more of those. And then I think we'll leave our metal for now, just in case we want to get something else. And obviously, we now have almost maximum hangar size as well. So let's get another hangar. And yeah, I think that is fine. And I think we can actually go on to the next mission now. There we go. Alright, so let's go to the map. And we're going to go to the next mission. We're going to fly there, so very much XCOM-esque. Alright, so this is a key mission. Obviously, if we fail this, I'm pretty sure it's a game over or something, but yeah, I haven't obviously done that yet. But yes, now these are the enemies that we're going to have to fight, so obviously there's some pretty advanced spider bots, crab tank things, scorpions, and all sorts of stuff. So let's go in and smash them to pieces, obviously. Yes. So here we go. Now, this is going to be, I think this is pretty, yeah, it's going to be pretty easy, I think. Well, we'll see. It may surprise us. Alright, so, there we go. I have no more action points. Ah, yeah, now I probably, wait, can I can cancel 1 unit deployment. Ah, that's actually pretty interesting. I don't actually want to do that, though. So, it's nice to know that you can actually cancel that if you make a mistake. So, anyway, let's just ready up. We need to destroy the enemy base this time. So, very much Civilization, that's why I was likening it to Civilization, because you have to get around the city within basically 1 hex, and you have to, well, basically melee attack it, and then you can obviously take it down. No capturing, though, as far as I'm aware. I don't think you can capture them. Anyway, let's go. I think we'll probably go over here first. And yes, of course, the more AP we get, that's fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to capture this base real quick, and I'm also going to kill this at the same time. And then I'm going to move one of these over here, because that's almost there. This guy is probably going to come over and kill this Jeep, though, so I'm a bit You know, it's a bit annoying, that kind of thing to happen, but maybe if I preempt that and actually just send another one over, maybe that's going to make a bit of a difference. Yeah. Also, that Scorpion Spider tank thing is obviously going to blow everything up that gets over there. Oh, it seems like it's not actually going to do anything, so me moving that preemptively was kind of a waste of time, but anyway. We can now at least get that. And let's move something over there. I'm not going to move it too close, because I don't want that thing to die again. And then we're just going to bide our time a little bit. So obviously he's... yes, how annoying is this guy? Oh, well, never mind. I found the equipment manifest in their database. It's intended to build a workshop, a facility to improve units with different pre-made modules. Yeah, I'll show you that after this. There's a number of actually pretty cool modules to get. Okay, so we have 7 right here, so I can technically get my battle armor out right here, but I don't know whether I really want to do that just yet. What I would like to do is get this gun turret out. The gun turret, in my opinion, is really, really fun to use. But anyway, let's just get that. Shall I? Yeah, I could get this, but that's going to use all our AP. That is going to use all of our AP, so I don't really want to do that. Okay. So instead, can I actually just move here and then attack it from here? No, I can't. Well, that's a shame. Oh well, never mind. It seems like I'm going to just have to attack like that. Oh, a critical hit. I did not know you could get critical hits. Well, that's nice. It's running away. Are you serious? Are you serious? It's running away? Okay, well, yeah. A lot of suicidal bots coming in now. Well, that's not very nice. Okay, well, let's just take that out. Capture that. Take that out. There we go. Okay, so we have 3 action points remaining. I could technically get this. Yeah, let's get that. Why not? It's going to be quite nice defensively. And then we're going to move... I think we're probably going to move the other Jeep around here, because you never know. It's probably going to destroy one of them, this Scorpion tank guy. So it's going to give them... Yeah, it's going to give them a bit of a target to shoot at. And now I think we will probably have it in the bag. Maybe. Yeah. Do I have enough range for this? No. As you can see, the gun turret has an absolutely insane range, so it's really, really nice. But anyway, let's go for... I think we'll just... Should we just get the battle armor? Yeah, why not? Let's just get the battle armor and then we can end the turn. Obviously, we're losing quite a few of those mechanized units, but that's okay. Ooh, they're attacking the base? Really? Oh, well that's interesting. They weren't doing that before, that's for sure, but it's okay because we have one of these, and that can literally just shoot it. So it's very, very easy to defeat those. Anyway, let's see if we can just take that out. There we go. And now the battle armor can just move over there and do massive damage. Well, technically 4 damage to that. We're going to move this Jeep over here as well, because obviously it's not really being very useful where it is right now. And now we have so many action points. So many action points. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get another tank. And I think what we're actually... that's the thing. Do I want to go toe-to-toe with this guy? Or do I just want to... I don't know, actually. I guess I could. It's kind of a waste of time, though, isn't it? Kind of is a bit of a waste of time, but it's okay, because we do have 2 guys attacking here. And the next turn we should have a victory, so it's not really going to make too much difference. But yeah, these things right here that they spawn, very, very powerful, of course. Oh my, that's also not very good. If these guys can attack right now, I don't think they can. But if they could have, then obviously they would have been able to maybe eliminate... Yeah, definitely would have been able to eliminate one of our tanks, which is not great. But anyway, let's just win, I guess. There you go. And we gain some credits, some metal, and obviously schematics as well. Schematics are obviously going to be quite useful because we'll be able to build new units. So, the Chancellor's ship crash landed in the northern part of the planet, but he is still alive. We even managed to open a communication line with him. Greetings! Yes, your engineer Taya told me about your recent victories. It fills me with hope. Unfortunately, my crew and I are trapped inside the ship. We can't get out. I would be grateful if you could get us out of this ship. Yeah, I'm sure you'd be very, very grateful. Yes. Now this, as I mentioned previously, this is a time-based mission. So as you can see here, it is basically 5 days. So you can spend 5 days doing whatever you like, but you have to make it there in time. So obviously you can't spend the full 5 days doing whatever, but eventually I would hope that you'd be ready by that point. Anyway, we do need to build some more. So what we're going to do, I have hangars already. Can I upgrade these hangars? I'm not entirely sure. I think you probably can, but obviously not right now. So let's build another room over there, and I think another hangar would be quite useful. I don't actually even think we need 2 factories. I think that was a bit of a mistake on my part, but oh well, never mind. I think that's okay. We're just going to get 2 more hangars and then we'll start building things. Yeah, but I don't think I need those. I don't think I need those factories. Way too many, it seems. Okay, well, we'll go for a workshop over there, and then we'll go for another hangar here. Okay, so what do we need? Well, we lost no tanks, so I suppose I should literally just get another 4 of these, you know, little mechanized jeep things, and then I guess it should be fine. Okay, there we go. That's good. I want to find out what uranium's for. I can only assume it's for something, you know, much more advanced. There we go. Alright, so everything is absolutely fine and dandy, and I don't know whether I want to build any more, to be honest. I guess I'll build another 4 and then we'll go with that. So I don't really think I'm going to be spending that much. Well, that much time, shall we say. Oh yeah, also, the workshop definitely needs to be built, because we need to see what that's all about, don't we? Yeah, we do. So, here you go. This is the workshop. They have a variety of different modules, and I believe you can get these modules, I actually don't know where from. I think from battles. I think they drop from battles and things. But anyway, as you can see here, you can modify your units however you so desire. You can unlock more slots as the unit upgrades. So, I think that's pretty awesome. Anyway, let's see if we can... Yeah, there we go. We're going to add some extra armor. Now, the armor is going to make things much, much easier for this vehicle, because... at the moment, you've seen those flying drones, right? Those flying drones have 3 attack. So, if you give this Jeep 4 HP, then it's going to survive 1 attack, which is going to be much, much more useful than they are at the moment. I'm going to give regeneration to the tanks. I'm also going to give regeneration to the battle armor, because they're more likely to survive attacks. And the gun turret is going to be getting +1 damage, -1 armor. So this gun turret is going to do so much damage because the range is insane on it, but obviously it's going to die very, very quickly. Now, artillery. I think we probably want to get artillery, so I maybe should build some of those, shouldn't I? Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't. Well, that's great, isn't it? Okay, so I obviously spent all of my metal on, shall we say, quote-unquote useless jeeps? Oh, yes, I'm very good at that, aren't I? Yeah, well, never mind. Okay, so it seems like I'm going to just have to go without any artillery, and what do you bet? What do you bet that this is actually going to be required? Oh yes, it probably is. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. We'll try our very best. The artillery is probably just going to make things a little bit easier because it will be able to move and actually attack, so it will be like a mini gun turret kind of thing. So, I guess that will be kind of useful. There's a crab tank there and a support helicopter. Oh, that is also able to repair things. Alright. Okay, so this... This is a defensive mission. Defend the crash site from the enemy forces for 10 turns. Alright, so let's see what we are up against. Hopefully it's not going to be anything too bad. Oh my. Okay, so... Oh my. Oh yes, this is a much bigger map than we are used to. Alright, so where are the enemies coming from? Well, that's the thing. I actually don't know, but I think the best thing to do would be, of course, to spawn a bunch of jeeps. We're going to get the jeeps in all the different various areas here, and we're going to try and capture the bases very close by. Obviously, our jeeps are much, much better now, because they have 4 HP, and they're able to survive much more brutality against them. So, let's see what we can do. Yes, we're starting a rescue efforts, but it looks bad. We're going to need a lot of time. Yeah, we will. Alright. Okay, so I have 5 action points. I don't have enough to get over there. Wow, that is really sad. Oh well, we're gonna just try. Gonna get over here. Oh, I don't have enough to get over there either. Really? Okay, I do have enough to get there and there. Okay. Okay, well, let's just go there. And I guess we'll go over there as well, but I really wanted to make sure that we captured like a bunch immediately, but it seems like that's just not possible. Not unless you give them a module that gives them more movement speed, perhaps? But I don't think at this point in the game you have that, but anyway. You actually consider yourself a lord, you all die here! I don't know, he's very mean, isn't he? Okay, well, let's go over there, kill this. Don't really mind about capturing that just yet, because we have another Jeep that can do it. We're going to capture that, and then we have one more action. There you go. Okay, so hopefully that's okay. Yeah, our crashed ship right here has 15 HP, so hopefully these flying drones will not immediately go for the flying ship. No, it seems like they're not going to go on a kamikaze run or anything like that, so that's nice, because I was a bit worried about that for a second. Okay, so battle armor I think is going to be our first... Actually, wait a minute. I think the gun turret might actually be the best thing to go for first, because this is going to be really insane for when this tank comes a little bit closer, but maybe that was a bit of a mistake, I'm not sure. Oh, well, let's just move over there and move this in here. Okay, so we have 4 action points. I'm probably going to be spawning a tank to defend the gun turret, because the gun turret is going to be an absolute monster, but obviously it needs a little bit of support, because it can die very, very quickly. So obviously this thing is going to come over here. That's absolutely fine. No problem at all there. Or is it? Or is it? Okay. Seems like we're going to need the battle armor too. Right, so we have 6 action points. Right. Okay, so we can attack here. And we can probably move here and attack that. And attack that. There we go. That's what we like to see. Okay, so obviously this spider thing is going to be pretty annoying. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being a little bit stupid, because I really thought that he was going to go for the gun turret with that drone, but no, they're just going to focus the tank and then kill the gun turret. Of course. Of course. Oh, that's just like it, isn't it? Okay, well. Let's see, what is this now? This is the long-range missile. Alright, so that does a little bit there. Okay, well, let's get some artillery out, shall we? Can we actually... Oh, yeah, we can deal some nice damage there, but... Yeah, I guess I'm just going to focus that down. Kill that. Right, okay, so we have a little bit of AP remaining. I'm going to put a tank in the middle here. And we're also going to put one of these. And obviously I'm not going to be able to attack anything right now, but I can move ahead, so I suppose that's fine. We need to defend it for, what, 10 turns? And we're already halfway there, so I think we should be fine. Oh my, or maybe not. Maybe we're not going to be fine, because they're spawning so many of these scorpion tanks. Wow. Okay, well, yeah, the difficulty is certainly ramped up quite a bit. Okay, well, let's just see what we can do here. Oh my. I'm a bit worried. I gotta say. Okay, that's gonna eliminate that. There you go, thank you. And, wow, okay, so... Oh, I have 1 action point. That's not enough, is it? That is not enough. I could go here. And that's it. I have 11 action points now, though. And there's a suicidal spider bot. Yeah. Great. Oh my. Okay. Well, I actually think we might be fine here. I don't know whether they'll have enough to be able to take us on. So let's just see. Gonna just go over here and kill this thing. Then use the Jeep to recapture these areas. I probably should have been using the Jeeps a lot more actively, to be honest. So, yeah, that probably would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? Alright, so, let's see. There doesn't seem to be much over here, so I should really have already spawned a bunch of Jeeps just to go over in that direction. That would have made much more sense, I feel. Okay, let's go over there. There we go. Okay. I think that is fine. I think that... is it? Is it actually? Is it actually fine? I guess it will be fine. We're just going to need to stall out. That's basically it. We just need to stall them. That's the best thing that we can do right now, so I guess we're just going to be a little bit careful. Oh, these things are very annoying because they do have 4 HP and 4 attack, so they're just able to kill them just about. How much damage does this do? This does 5 damage. All right. So in other words, I should be able to use this against that, and then use this Jeep to attack that. There we go. Little bit of mathematics to be employed here, and oh my. Okay, I guess I'm just going to use this Jeep to be annoying, okay? I'm just going to annoy them. That is my primary purpose right now, by the looks of things. Okay, so let's get another Jeep out there. I have many action points, so I should be able to go over here and kill this. Alright. Oh, yeah, and I should also mention probably that the spider bots, or the suicidal spider bots, shall we say, I think can also be upgraded by the enemy. So, yeah, that's a bit difficult to deal with. Oh, we might want to actually go over here and kill this. Can we do that? No, we've already used our attack, haven't we? Yeah, we've already used our attack, so we can't do that. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so if we move here, then hopefully these guys are going to attack our battle mech. That should make sense. But I'm going to use another Jeep over here and actually go over there. We don't have any more action points, but it's okay, because as long as we use these things to just stall out, we should be absolutely fine. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they're going to try and burst it down. Well, that's not very nice, is it? Okay, well, I'm going to go over there with the Jeep and just kill this. Okay, I'm going to use... Oh, I can't actually use that, can I? Could use it against this. There you go, just kill that. Okay, so... Well, we might be in a bit of bother here, perhaps. No, I think we'll be fine. It looked as though we were going to have some problems, but it seems like we're fine. As long as we can keep our Jeeps in the area, and the tanks... I mean, the tanks aren't really doing much, are they? Really should do a little bit more with that. Okay, so these Jeeps can capture this, and they can kill that, and then move in here. Okay, so we're capturing a couple of things. Let's move that Jeep there as well. Right, okay, so it seems... Alright. We're gonna need another Jeep here just to take some damage, basically. Just to take some damage. That's all we're really wanting to do right there. And, oh yeah, I also did not want to spawn that thing over there, but it's okay, because if that spider bot in the top right does actually move, then obviously we're going to be in a, you know, bit of a better spot. Really? That explosion is multiple hexes? Oh, okay, well, at least I know that now. Okay, we've reached the Chancellor, we can go now. Okay, so did we actually, we did actually win. Okay, fantastic. Victory, that is a load off my mind, because I was a bit worried about that. Now we've also acquired some new modules. As you can see here, it does give us high power ammo, which gives us increased critical chance. We also have advanced armor, which gives us massive more HP, which is really quite nice. We also have an engine upgrade, which is the movement speed that I was talking about earlier, and also another unit, a targeting drone, that marks a target for friendly units to deal extra damage to it. Right, well there you go. I think that's pretty awesome. I think that is pretty awesome. I'm grateful for this timely and successful rescue. I will yes. I will gladly trip over my words, because I'm a Chancellor. I speak in public, and that's what I do. That is what I do. Anyway, unfortunately, I'm not sure they're still active. There's the scanning time. So 17 days. So this is an overall sort of meta experience there, because obviously, if you think about it, this is going to take 17 days, so you're going to have to get prepared before those 17 days are up, I assume. Most of the planet infrastructure keycodes are not working, except one from the mining facility on Wells Plateau. You should start building a foundry. Unfortunately, one mine is never enough to raise a good army. I suggest attacking another mining region. That way we'll disrupt the Baron's factory supply lines. It seems that you've made the Baron very angry. He is transferring his troops to the Beeck Plains. That is a real thing. The Beeck Plains. Of course. Unfortunately, it is only a start of the problems. I've got the evidence that a geological satellite was put into orbit to find our HQ. It will take a long time, but eventually they will figure out where to find us. And then we'll be bombarded from space. So, yeah, that is the overall metagame, and you're going to have to do a number of things to, get all of these regions under control before the 17 days are up. Well, technically it's 18 days, but still. Anyway, I think that will be the end of this stream, and if you are interested at all in this game, then by all means do check out the link in the chat right now. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, then by all means check the link in the description below the video. I highly recommend it. It's really fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun. And yeah, anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.